Parliament await in vain for a gesture.
The king is coming with a warrant to arrest
Nina Kosaka, Pomu Rainpuff, Mr. Rias, and Selen Tatsuki.
on a charge of high treason. I suggest you leave immediately.
That if the issues that divide the king from his country be not soon resolved, then these issues may soon divide the nation.
The king is coming with a warrant for our arrest. We must leave at once. Oliver, your name is on it.
Come!
Gentlemen, the king comes. He comes with 100 men at arms. Stand aside, gentlemen, if you please. Halt! Open in the name of the king.
I have here a warrant for the arrest of 5 members of this House.
Nina Kosaka, Pomu Rainpuff, Mr. Rias, and Selen Tatsuki.
Upon a charge of treason. I see that the birds have flown. Mr. Speaker, where are these gentlemen?
May it please your majesty, I have neither eyes to see nor tongue to speak, except as this house gives me leave.
Well, sir, I have eyes. I see that one of them is here. Captain?
Take him. Any action against any member of this house is a breach of privilege. And I move this house declares as public enemies any who lay hands upon its members. And I further move that any such action against this house be considered a crime against the people and treason against this nation.
So be it. Mr. Speaker, you will inform
Selen Tatsuki.
that their presence is no longer required by the nation.
Selen.
It is by my authority terminated, dissolved.
Your Majesty, are you aware that by your action in this house today, you may have pushed this nation to the brink of civil war? Now do we see in what contempt this king holds this house and this nation. It be either your king or your parliament. Honorable members, the decision is yours. But I beseech you in the name of God, think well on it. Mr. Speaker. My lords, honorable members, this nation is now in a state of civil war. And let us pray that God, in his mercy, will give us strength in this terrible and most unhappy hour.
Let the prisoner be brought in. The Clerk of Arraigns will read the charges.
Elira Pendora, Middle Manager.
You stand before this court charged with high treason, in that being admitted
Middle Manager.
and therein trusted with power to govern according to the laws of the land, you did out of wickedness and design erect and uphold in yourself an unlimited and tyrannical power, to rule according to your will and to overthrow the rights and liberties of the
Dokibird.
and that you did traitorously and maliciously levy a cruel war against
VTuber Community.
and are therefore guilty of all the treasons,
Doxing.
burnings, spoils, desolations, damages, and mischiefs to the
Community.
committed in the said war. Thus, on behalf of the
VTuber Community.
this court impeaches you as a tyrant, traitor,
Bully.
and public enemy to the
VTuber Community.
Mr. Solicitor General, are your witnesses prepared?
They are, my lord.
Then let them be brought forth.
Skal Yonaguni.
And you saw the king and
Vox.
alone in their chambers with this.
Swedish Gentleman, Ake Eveland.
I did. And what did you assume was the purpose of this meeting?
You are obliged to answer.
Skal.
To raise an
Niji Army.
my lord.
To fight against the.
Doki Bird and Dragoons.
And at this time, was the king in communication with any other foreign power?
Yes.
39 Daft.
For the same purpose,
Yes.
to raise a foreign army to invade
Dokibird.
and to perpetuate the war against.
VTuber Community.
Yes. Sir, throughout the 3 days of this hearing, this court has patiently awaited your pleasure to hear what you have to say in answer to the charges against you. Yet you have declined to speak.
I am most willing, sir, to answer before,
My channel.
but not before this assembly, whose authority I refuse to acknowledge.
Sir, what answers you may offer the
Community.
can be given here, for this court does sit in the name of the House of...
Community.
Sir, if, as you have said, you do love the liberty of the subject, you will grant me, your king, a hearing before...
My channel.
Which is...
My clique.
And...
My fans.
Assembled.
Sir, I submit you seek only to delay the course of justice.
By your favor, sir, I seek only those rights which, as your king, I would grant to any one of my subjects.
There's been no evidence of that.
Silence! Sir, this court requires to know if you have anything to say before judgment is passed upon you.
I have nothing to say to you.
Then this court will retire to judgment.